Welcome back to the Paint and Pendulum, the weekly Dungeons and Dragons live play podcast show, stream fest, roll fest. You hear dice rolling on the table. You hear people screaming. You hear people confounded by puzzles. You hear legendary heroic moves. You hear frightening situations. And today we're going to have Sylvia tell us about last week, and we're going to dive in.
All right. Last week we finished up that battle with all the little constructs. Just another librarian ghost show up. This one was reasonable and was willing to give us a library card if we completed an interview, which we failed to do, and so it attacked us. But we came out victorious and decided to go back to exploring the library. We made it to the Arcana room and came across our newest companion, who apparently has no idea how he got inside the library or how long he's been there. He's just been busy reading. We did find the Twitch recipe. We made a copy for ourselves and a fake copy for the orcs. We continued exploring, found a secret chamber that we had to solve a brief puzzle to get into. Got a bit of treasure out of it. And then we wound up in the history room where we have discovered a letter. And after reading it, we're pretty sure we're on the right track to finding out more about the chronometer. I feel like that's
chronometron, yeah.
Chronometron. Okay. I always get the pronunciation always messes me up, but okay. And that was where we left off.
Okay, so you are in the history room, room number 6 on your map. And you have found some information. You let's bring up the information. So just to recap, there is a letter on the table that speaks about a map of a region that cannot possibly have been written, have been drawn, because that region has an ice field, glaciers a mile thick. And yet this map, which was dated just hundreds of years ago, shows an ice-free continent. Very confusing, but it is in fact what you've found. You found a map of that island, of that continent. So that's what you found in this room. What would you like to do?
I'm going to suggest to Giles and our new friend that they take a rest over there in the corner. They look tired.
Did someone say rest?
No resting allowed.
No.
They're not here, so.
Just stay towards the back, guys. Just stay towards the back. I think we should actually probably explore some of the other rooms, because, I mean, it's great that we've been focused on finding certain things, but we probably missed out on a lot of information. Just an idea.
I concur. I think we should look around a little. I am eager to get down to see what's downstairs, but it might be helpful.
This is the map you found with the note in the history room.
Ooh.
This is the Perry Reese map of Queens Moorland. All right.
All right. Well, maybe we should go check out this room that's marked dragons while we're here then.
Yes,
Yeah, why not?
it is very close.
All right. Let's
I
take a look.
believe before we should look upon our wounds, for mine are somewhat significant. And while I still draw breath, I will use my powers of doctor and healing in the name of the Star God. And I cast Cure Wounds as a first level spell. Boom.
It won't do anything on me if that's what you were thinking.
Oh, I'm going on myself here.
Perfect.
That's 10 points. All right. Does anybody need a healing from the Star God?
I think I'll be okay for now. Thank you, though.
I'm going to look around at who's with me and then draw my shield and then move up to the door of dragons.
Without your permission, I start casting Bless on Olazana.
Okay.
And now you are blessed, Star Child. Actually, I can bless 3 people. I'll bless myself, I will bless Olazana, and I will bless Tick.
I think we probably want to bless the
Having
door.
you in my life is a blessing enough, huh, Duke?
Oh my god.
You all get a D4 you can use.
All right, so I opened the door going north out of Istory towards Dragon. Dragoni.
All right. Are we so we're heading that way then? Seems, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's check the door first.
All right. And you see a mouth on the door. And it says, Epic Beat. And below the mouth, you see 8 spaces for letters. Epic Beat. 8 spaces. Would you like me to put it on the screen, or is that not necessary?
Epic beat.
Epic Beat. 8 spaces. Remember, we play this like a game of hangman.
I'm going to use my quite keen sense of perception to detect if there's any markings, any rubbings, anything that would indicate a clue. Carefully analyzing, smelling. With the 22.
So you were looking for markings with a 22. It's
I mean, what is the input, manner of input? Is there a dial? Is there a keyboard? Is there
no, like you. Give me 1 second. Like you saw with the others, there are tiles. So you can. I'm sorry, buttons. So you can press the appropriate button.
but it's the full alphabet?
It is the full alphabet.
And with my 22 perception, do I notice, as Sylvia once noticed in times past, that certain letters have been fondled perhaps more than others?
Yes. Okay. So with your 22, you see that the letter E has been pressed more than the others.
Excellent.
Give me 1 second.
I say, look, these letters are just worn down by only such a fraction of a hair.
Hmm. How many spaces are there?
8.
Well,
Can we push the E?
I was just gonna say we could.
Yes, it seems clear that we should push the key. Go from there.
Nothing ventured, gain. I pushed the.
I'm gonna, yeah.
You push the E? Okay. E lights up letters 2, 7, and hold on 1 second.
2, 7, and 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry. 9. There are 9. 9 total tiles. And it does 2, 6, and 8. 2, 6, and 8. I'm going to put this in the comments.
Well, E is a good start. And epic would be.
Here we go.
So we know E.
Maybe an S?
Epic beat.
Do we want to try the I again? Because E and I seem to go pretty well together in most of these puzzles.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hit the I.
Well, before we push that, hey, Sylvia, buddy, did you see what kind of traps maybe might be around here? You know, impending death, flame-throwing door knocker, something of the sort, while we walked up here?
No, I got too busy trying to think of what this word could be.
Yeah, I totally get it, buddy. I just don't know if one wrong letter gets a shot in the eye with a dart full of poison or what. I prefer to look, and you seem to be a little...
While they converse, I'm gonna look around. I get a 22.
Okay, 22. You see that like the beginning, like the outer door of the library, there are small holes in the walls, hundreds of them. Many, many, many holes in the wall.
Well, with an 8, I take a quick glance around, see nothing, and go back to thinking.
I'm simply standing there scratching my balding head.
Well, let's do it. Let's try the eye.
Oh no! You press I, and you hear the faintest.
Oh well.
And you smell the. It's faint at first, but then definitely the sound of chlorine, or the smell of chlorine. At first, it smells fresh, clean, And then, not so much. You also notice that the door behind you has locked.
Oh, joy. Well, clearly I isn't one of the letters, friendos. So,
Okay.
epic beat. Epic beat. Epic beat. Epic beat.
Dear friends, jog my memory. Have the doors questions had some meaning in the room's description? Are they related? The purpose of the room and the doors?
You
Yes.
know,
Yes. They have.
well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little, but I don't know. 100%.
I think most of them have.
Yeah, the first ones are the only ones that I think really haven't been something that fit the area of where we were.
What about R? Like that's gap of E blank is usually R and D, but R is the more common letter.
You know, it can't hurt to try. Maybe.
I'm gonna push R.
Push R?
Yep.
Hey. R works.
R works. Good job, Olazana.
Right. Mm. Well, do we want to try the decent?
No.
No.
I mean, it could be, but I don't. I'm just trying to think of like word.
Oh boy. I don't know. This one wasn't as easy as the rest of them. So yeah, I don't think.
Epic beat.
Epic beat. Epic beat. Epic beat.
It is spelled beet as in beet the vegetable. Yes. Or beat as in a drum.
Okay. Yeah, this one's tough, man.
Okay, so we got R, and I didn't work. Epic beat. There's no R in those letters, so. Mr. World, when we look at the words epic beat on the door, are they together, spread apart? Is it a series of letters that spells those two words?
It's a mouth that says epic beat.
Okay. Okay.
What's this one?
Epic beat. Epic.
But oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
can't hurt to try. Well, I mean, it can, but
It can. I'm going to push O.
Psst. The smell of chlorine gets more noxious. It's getting slightly harder to breathe.
I just feel like
One-
we're missing a vowel, it feels like. But I don't
Take
know.
1 point of damage, everyone, of, I guess that would be poison.
ooh,
If I'm resistant to poison, do I take that point of damage?
No.
I think so. Yeah, no.
Sweet. So we all have rings of poison resistance, so we're good.
Yeah.
We're just gonna breathe it in.
Well, you guys do.
You should, don't you?
Did I run out? Yeah, I think I didn't have one for her. There's only 4 people in our party when we got one, and Don
Yeah.
Lee has one.
Yeah.
Let me confirm. Yes, poison.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hit S.
S.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone take 4 points of poison damage. It's getting harder and harder to breathe.
So if you have the resistance, you only take 2.
That's right.
At this point, I'm going to cast the cantrip of resistance. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. I guess Bless wore out by now. So in that case, I will cast resistance on Sylvia. Resistance will add a d4 to her saving throw on 1 check.
Okay.
Did we push A? Is that one of the ones that we did push?
You
Yeah,
have pushed.
A.
You have pushed I. Is it S?
Yep.
And A. No.
Oh,
I, S, and O.
yeah. So we didn't push A yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
We tried S. I see a T in there. I don't know why.
Sure.
I will press a T.
Oh! Just went and did it. No discussion. Barely any discussion. A little bit of discussion.
It's fine.
Very little.
Konduk is the smart one of this group, so
Oh, very little discussion. Summary judgment.
Okay.
It worked.
Lucky. So lucky. Thank you, Star God.
Okay. Well, T worked. Good job, Handuk.
Thank you, Tick. It's repeater, sequester.
Well, it can't be sequester because that starts with an S.
Meter.
Epic beat.
Oh, what about perimeter?
let's try M first. There would be another R if it was perimeter.
Yep, you're right.
But I'm gonna push this one that looks like 2 mountains again.
The M.
Yeah.
Oh! It works.
So meter. So some sort of music term.
It could be in.
Meter is the beat of the music.
Let's see.
The noxious chlorine gas.
Can we try A? Do you think that's a good idea or no?
I'm trying to think.
Did we try D yet?
We did not try D.
I think D is probably better than A. There's a lot of
Decimeter?
there's a lot of
Decameter?
preferences that start with D.
Decameter.
Yeah, let's try D.
D?
Make points of poison damage.
Oh,
Halved if you have resistance.
well,
Sylvia, don't forget that resistance I gave you or whatever. No, I didn't give you resistance.
Okay. So what do we know we've gotten wrong? You've gotten I, S, D,
And O.
and O.
epic beat. Epic beat. Epic beat. I, S, D, and O are wrong.
Epic. Is it maybe just a synonym of epic that we're looking for here?
It
Because
could
meter's a synonym for beat.
That would make sense. It would make sense. Look at you doing big brain things, Olazana.
That didn't really help me find anything, but
Yeah, no. What is that word, Handu? Should we try A though? I know,
sure.
I know we're in a rough spot.
I think we don't have any more vowels, but
Yeah, that's our last one, I think.
okay.
Well, we didn't do.
Did we do? I just don't think we have another vowel.
No, we don't. I, A, E, O, and U.
And that's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's A.
You don't think we have one?
No.
All right. All right.
I mean, I guess we could before the M have either. We could have an A there.
Yeah. Gosh. Second letter. Man, wow. No D. No I.
Congrats, Mr. World. You have us stuck.
Yeah, for once. These word puzzles are racking my brain. I'm like, what the heck? I'm trying to think, like it would make sense, like if meter and beat are like synonymous, to have something that's similar to epic. However,
Megameter?
what is it?
Never mind. No. No.
I thought this one would be tough, but you guys burned through the others so easy. I'm a little surprised. Little bit surprised.
You know what? We have no other ideas. Let's go with A.
Do you press it?
I will slowly bring up my hand if no one stops me.
Do it.
Okay, I hit A.
Parameter?
No.
No. Yeah, because the second part.
Epic beat.
Epic.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe we hit C.
Sure.
Everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hit C.
Like century. C.
Oh,
yes!
16 points of poison damage.
Gosh.
The chlorine gas. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, no C. We got that out of the way. Cool. Awesome.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, third.
Well, I've heard a lot.
We're doing epic.
We're doing epically as you beat us.
Yes.
Like, I look like I'm about to pass out, but I'm okay. This is good.
I'm okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
If we push it again, are you going to die, Sylvia?
I'm at 4, so yes.
Well, Han Duke.
Come closer to me, Sylvia. I will bring the blessings of the Star God upon your wounds.
Fuck.
Come closer there, Sylvia. Yes, yes, that's it. Take this 10 points.
I appreciate that more than you know right now.
Yes, we'll make it through this. We'll make it through this. Amen.
Epic beat.
And pentameter. Pentameter. Pentameter.
Pentameter? I don't know that word.
Pentameter.
Pentameter would be one too many letters.
Yeah, we're missing the T.
Very good thought. Very good thought.
That was a good thought. So let's maybe go with P.
Well, I
I don't
What?
like
said it was a good thought,
No, I don't
but
like
it would be
P.
too many letters.
Wait a minute. Hexameter. Hexameter.
X, huh?
Let's try H.
H.
I'm at a complete loss.
All right, sure.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you press?
Yeah, press H. Yeah, so this last letter is X then.
Push it. Let's do it.
X to kill Sylvia.
Yeah, press X to kill your friend. Let's do it.
As you
No.
push,
If I'm gonna die, I will die by my own hands.
We're getting revenge on Sylvia.
the door opens and you stumble into the clean air of the dragon room.
Hold on. What's a hexameter?
Aha! Hexameter. I'm glad you asked. A hexameter is the type of poem that all historical epic poems were written in. It is the meter that all verses are written in ancient poems. So the Epic of Odysseus, the Epic of the Iliad, the Epic, you name the epic poem, and they were all written in hexameter verse. See how easy that was?
Yeah, that was
See how easy?
Mr. World.
Out here putting X in his
Epic.
Batman game.
The epic beat. There are 6 beats in a verse in an epic poem.
You might need to take up some poetry writing classes to be able to know things like this in the future.
The Odyssey, the Iliad.
It is a pretty good clue.
It is. All right, so now that we're breathing fresh, not
Yes.
chlorinated air, gasping.
freshly chlorinated.
Are those statues or like ghostly dragons looking at us?
No, there are statues.
Oh.
They're it's just they're not exactly there. They're around the room here and there. You notice 2 main things. Well, you notice one thing. There are a lot of books. There is a book missing. There is also you find, I assume you investigate the room, you find a rod of electricity
Hoo-hoo.
in the room. Let me give you the stats on the rod of electricity.
Are we allowed to touch this?
I will use Mage Hand to pick it up.
Oh, Lizana, I'm so proud of you for asking to touch things.
Right.
So trap goes off. I will hand it off to you.
Okay, this rod has does, if used as a melee weapon, it is 1d4 plus 1 magical lightning damage. It can be used as a ranged attack spell. It has 6 charges and does 2d6 damage of lightning damage, electricity damage.
This sounds like it has Hounduk written all over it.
It is a rod of electricity.
pass it over towards Handuk, I guess, with your mage hand.
Sure.
Put it in your pack, Handuk, in case we run into any more undead, since they seem to favor your flavor.
Yes, of course. I will take this and I will put it in my pack. And when I come to fight the enemy, I will pull it out and use it against them.
Can we go over and look at where the missing book is and see if we could kind of figure out what the title might be or what the book's related to?
Well, most of the books in here are related to various. They're all written in Draconic. Does anyone read Draconic?
No.
No.
Let me see. No, it is a tongue
right.
I do not.
Okay, so they're all written in Draconic, and it's not obvious what book is missing, but there is a book missing.
Do you guys, any of you know comprehend languages? We covered this, right? You guys don't?
No, unless it's Dwarvish, Gith, or Gnomish. I don't have help for you on languages. I'm very sorry.
I could do this, but it would take some time. I would have to do the R word, if you know what I mean.
Cast a ritual?
No. It's when you maybe lay horizontally.
Idea. Maybe we write down the titles and then later we can comprehend languages to kind of.
What's the general section where the book is taken from? Is a certain topic?
We don't know.
You can't tell.
We can't read it. We can't read it.
I'm saying if we write down maybe the books around it in the Draconic and then later we translate it.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me do that. Write that stuff down.
And the only other idea is to maybe look around, see if there's like a catalog or anything like that to like, oh, you're looking for this book. It's in blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you don't find you really don't find much else that will help you.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later, I guess. All right. So, do we want to go check out the...
The only other room on this side of the force field is the armory room. Or the armor room. Armor, I guess I don't know what way it's meant to be translated. But we should go to that room.
Okay, we could go to 9 and then I guess we'll go deal with the force field and economy and check out the other rooms.
Okay, you guys go back through the hallway. That door is now unlocked. You're able to move back into the history room. You go through the hallway into the art room. You give me 1 second. 1 second.
Before we go to the armory room.
What's that?
So there's a kind of a numeric order, right? Some sort of maybe trick to this library, friendos. I see that the armory is labeled number 9, economy being labeled number 8. We are in 7. There has to maybe be some sort of correlation there.
So those aren't on our map. Jason just added them for a reason.
I do have Dispel Magic and enough sorcery points to convert to have that spell slot open if we want to see if we can dispel the force field in economy.
I'm open to that idea.
Perhaps I should heal the wounds that Sylvia, her lungs have been ravaged. Sylvia, come. I will heal your lungs. Come closer. Come
Okay.
closer. Closer. 12 points.
How many?
12.
12. Okay.
Now I'm getting low.
All right. So you are in which room right now? You're walking to economy?
That's my suggestion. I
Right.
will, however, concede to the masses if they choose a different direction.
I mean, Armory's on the way, right?
Kinda, except for if we go around and maybe try the other way into the economy room from the main room where we got the suit of armor. Maybe come and approach it a different direction. I was thinking.
So far, actually, the numbers that are on there are the order that we went to these rooms.
Kind of.
No, 100% there. We went to art, and then to the charts.
Mhm.
We went to economy, couldn't get in, so we didn't go in there. Then we went up to this room that's past the door 3.
Mhm.
Then we went to 4, and we found our friend. Then we went to 5, and then 6, and then 7. That's the order we've gone in.
Right.
That's right. That's correct.
We did try the armor, we just didn't go in. And economy we went in, but we didn't go in at the same time.
Yeah.
Here's my question, though. If we do go economy, then armor, how are we going straight to 10? We'd have to pass through economy.
Like,
Yeah, we would have to
we
kind of-
should find out what's in this armor room before trying to deal with this economy force field.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just saying I noticed.
No, it's fine. No, it makes sense. I don't know if it's like directly correlated or not. It's just was a thought at the same time. And I also noticed the lighthouse is not numbered or the entrance to the basement.
Okay, so we're going to armor.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, you walk into the armory, and you let me slow down. As you go through the map room,
Avoiding the diamond.
Anything else?
And we're not touching things.
Oh, wait. If we look around, can we see if there are other maps of some of these places we've heard about so far? Like, are they just out?
What's that? What's the question?
Okay, like the map of the place, the one mentioned in the letter. Do we have a better map of that in here?
Are we talking about this?
Yeah. Is there a better map of that?
No, but you do see a place for this map in this room. A place where a map should be that isn't.
Should we put this map back?
Huh. Well, putting it back could be helpful, but also what if we need it and put it back and then can't take it back out again?
Why don't you make a copy of it and then we'll put it back?
Well, I'm not a cartographer? Question mark.
Either you're copying, not.
Well, yeah, I could do the thing. Take the time to do the thing. What would I need to roll for that, Mr. World?
Well, you have the letter. You have the letter about the map, which describes what you'd be looking for.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll just scratch a rough copy in my notebook,
sure.
and yeah, then we can maybe put it back.
Okay.
I'll go run and grab the map and go put it back.
Okay.
Okay, you get the sense that when the map is returned, the pressure plates in this room are deactivated.
Oh, ace.
Nice.
Hi.
By the stars.
Oh my gosh! Wait, wasn't there a book on the table in that room too?
No,
Or was
there's a
it just-
letter that's
just
just
a letter?
asking to identify this map.
Okay. I was wondering because there was the missing book in the dragon room.
If we look in the rooms, there might be stuff that belong in all the other rooms too.
It does sound like it would make sense that things are out of place, which might be why they're so wound up.
So there's a book missing, but we haven't found a book.
Well, remember when we were in the Arcana room, there was a bunch of books laying out on the table and stuff.
Yeah, but he was reading those.
Yeah,
There was another book that was missing.
Yeah,
There's also a book missing from this map room. That seeing that it turns stuff off, I'm going to put back.
I wasn't going to tell our secret, Olzana. Seeing as it turns stuff off, let me put this book I swiped back. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so we put the map back, and the pressure plate's desensitized, so it's like a little easier to move through the room.
Yeah, and while you're keenly focused on that, you notice one thing out of place in this room, which is a very nice tapestry, but it is not a map in any way. It is a tapestry of a landscape, but not a map.
I'm going to go back and look in the art room and see if there's a place for this tapestry.
There is, in fact, a place for the tapestry.
I'm going to tell Tick to bring the tapestry over and put it there.
Yeah, I will lift it up. If it's heavy, I'll struggle to carry it with my negative strength modifier.
I will also help you with my great weakness.
Good job. So let's put the tapestry back in the art room.
Okay, and you have put the map back in the map room. In the art room, you look around and see that there is this is a very tastefully done, like whoever put this room together was just a master of artistic sort of styles. But there's one very sort of it's just too large for the room, I guess, and the style doesn't quite fit, and it's a chandelier.
A chandelier.
There's a large chandelier. When you first came in, it just seemed like a light source, but now that you're here, it just doesn't quite fit the art styles of this room, doesn't fit the era. It's not quite right.
Does it fit any of the rooms we've seen?
Yeah, I was just going to say, would we notice it's in maybe a similar fashion to the great room that we were in?
You think that the great room might be a more appropriate place for the chandelier.
Fantastic.
I'm going to tell our friend Don Gui as he walks in the door that he should carry this chandelier and come with us.
Okay, it is going to be a DC 16 dexterity check to safely get this chandelier down.
Oh, I can help with that.
That's easy.
We don't have Don for a moment, I think. But if we have high dex, we can.
24.
All right. You're able to take the chandelier and walk it to the great room and put it down.
And now we're going to look to see if there's a place to put the chandelier in here.
There is, in fact, a place to hang the chandelier.
All right. Is there an easy way to climb up to there?
No. It's another DC 16.
Dex?
Dexterity. Yep.
All right, and I'm still blessed, so let's hope we roll good on that.
Hey, I could help you if you wanted.
Oh, that's 14. What was it, 12 that you rolled the first time? Or
I got 14.
Oh, shit, yeah. Well, with help, right? That puts it at advantage.
That was with the blessing.
No, that wore off a million years ago.
If one of us gives help action, I mean, that's advantage, correct?
So with advantage, I got an 18 on the dice. So
All right. You were able to place the chandelier back.
And without disturbing the couple of things that are still left in here, do we see anything out of place in this room?
The armor that Don Gui was wearing.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense.
Right? Is there anything else that's out of place, Jason?
No.
So is the armor?
It might be the armor. We haven't been into the armory yet. Don Guy, Caballero.
All right, so
Yeah.
since we're up here, let's look at the Arcana room for a book written in Draconic.
Okay, you look in the Arcana room. In the Arcana room, you do not find that. You did find something in here prior, though.
Here we found a person.
Yeah, you found an item as well.
I'm going to look for this item again because I don't remember it.
You took it. You took the item.
What did we take?
What do we do?
Oh, Handuk. Is there a place for his electric thing?
There is a place for a rod of electricity, but that's not what we're talking about.
No, something that we got from that room. We got the Twitch recipe, but was there something else in there? I briefly remember. I just don't remember.
You got the Twitch recipe in here.
Yeah, the Twitch recipe was there.
But you do sense that the rod of electricity belongs in this room.
What do you think, Handuk?
It's useful, though.
It
Handuk
is.
being able to fight is so useful.
It
No,
is.
it's
But
not
being able to
useful
make it
to
out of
me.
here alive is more useful than fighting.
This is a cheap rod. I cannot even find it in the dictionary of items. This rod, I would be glad to be rid of this. I am been blessed with much more power than this from the Star God. I could gladly give this away. Here.
All right, so put that away.
You find a little place that is, it just looks like it was waiting for a rod, a wand of some sort. Okay.
The Twitch recipe as an economic.
Well, so we realize there's a book missing in the dragon room. We put the map from the history room back into the map room. We didn't find out if anything was missing in the history room, though, however.
It's a book in Draconic?
Yeah.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
There is a book missing in the history room.
I speak Draconic.
So you do.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad that you're not doing the R word that you were doing a little bit ago. So maybe we could use your dragon eyes to read these dragon words.
Why? They only deserve to die.
John Guy.
There's a book missing from that room. All the traps in all these rooms seem to turn off if the stuff gets put back.
Yeah, and none of us can read the books
None of
around
us know what that book is supposed to be about.
Right.
So we don't know which book to put back.
Wasn't there a book of missing artifacts somewhere? Did we get that here?
No, we didn't get a book on the Chronometron. We just got the letter that alluded to some sort of time travel.
Maybe, because like somebody mapped something that they couldn't have mapped, basically.
Basically, yeah.
So do I have to use my awesome investigation skill to find this missing book?
No, we're not looking for the book per se. We need to know what the words in the room say because all of us looked at it like it was not something we understood.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what the book would be about based on what was around it, but none of us could read any of the books.
Yeah.
Yes,
Are we in that room?
No,
with
we can go back.
scratch marks.
We can go back to it.
Yeah. Let's go back to it so that we can do that.
Okay, you go back through the map room, which you've deactivated, through the art room, which you've deactivated, things feel at peace in there. The Arcana room, things feel at peace. The Great Room, things feel at peace. The History room, are they at peace? They are not. The Dragon room, there in the History room, there's a missing book. In the Dragon room, there is a missing book. It is okay. You see that what your Draconic is able to tell you is that these books, all of them are about various things about dragons. They are listed alphabetically by the last name of the author. And this book is in the section of A, listed alphabetically by author. That's what you find out.
Okay. So we know the book written by somebody with the last name of A. So that might be particularly helpful as we find books scattered.
What about in the history room? What can we figure out about this book that's missing?
So these books are written in all sorts of languages, but mostly common. And these books are not by author. These are by topic. And the missing book is under H, alphabetically by topic, under H.
What's it between?
It is between. That's a great question.
It's between D and I, Olazana.
D? That letter's G.
Just being smart.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I believe it is between. Haberdashery and halflings.
Okay.
So there's a book, The History of Haberdasheries, and then there's a book about halfling history.
Okay. And we haven't seen anything like that at all?
You have not.
Let's go to the armor room then.
Okay, you go to the armor room. All right, let's see. What do we have at the door?
Sylvia, you want to do the thing at the
Okay.
door?
Yeah. I will investigate real quick. That's a 25.
Okay, there's no trap here, but it is a super strong lock.
Oh, hey. I like that.
Very complex lock.
Oh,
All right.
Do we have a key?
You do not have a key. You do have a rogue. It will be a DC 20 to pick this lock.
Okay.
do we have blessings of the star god?
Oh. Okay, so that's a 12.
All right.
Is there a keyhole?
I could have cast a spell to help you.
There is a keyhole. Yes.
Can I see through the keyhole to the other side?
Absolutely not. This is a very complex lock. Think of it almost like a vault.
Uh-huh. Maybe we will find something somewhere else that will give us a clue here. Or some sort of indication of where to find the key, maybe.
Is it like a number lock, or what kind of lock is it?
No, it's like a combination lock.
Okay, what type of characters make up the combination?
There are characters.
What kind of characters?
Like alphabetical or numerical characters?
Yeah, alphabetical characters.
How many are there?
You don't know.
Oh.
That's you don't know how many you need. It's a combination lock. It's a spinny lock.
Okay. Is it just in English?
Common.
Okay. I guess we go back to economy then, because we don't have anything to help us open this.
Okay, economy. Okay, you go back to the economy room, and one of the things you realize is on a table to your left as you walk in, there is a scale for weighing money, for weighing gold.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna figure out how much the gold that we found in the off room weighs.
It was 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay, how much does that weigh?
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. How close to the barrier is that scale, Mr. World?
10 feet or so.
So we're not touching the barrier,
Ooh.
taking any sort of damage by approaching the scale.
Nope.
Okay.
With a heavy sigh, I'm gonna put that gold on the scale.
Okay, you feel the force field drop.
Nice.
Perfect.
Well, now that we can really explore in here, do we
All right.
see anything out of place? That doesn't
You find a book.
Oh, written in any things that we need for two of the other rooms?
It is a book about hags.
Hags.
Aha. So this
Hags.
mystery room.
All right. Book about hags.
Hags.
What's the decorum of this room? What does it look like in here, Mr. World?
It's got scales. It's got different types of currency around the world, different examples, different books about a lot of mundane books about, like, how many chickens is a goat worth?
Okay.
Things like that.
Okay. So we find the one book that's out of place
You
here.
find a book about hags, which does not seem to fit here. Okay, give me 1 second. I just didn't.
Do
Okay.
we want to take the book back first, friendos, or do we want to stow it and go on?
I think we go on.
Okay.
Because there's two things missing back there, and we can maybe just do it all in one trip.
Okay.
If you wish, Dartano,
Let's
I
go
would
to-
say we bring back the book and see if we find any new additional clues, but that's just my way of thinking.
Yeah, we do seem to be finding the clues after we're completing the puzzle piece.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it gives us a clue so much as it turns off like what's scary in that room.
Well, we
Yeah, with a quick peruse through this book, it starts, God blessed his ward to keep the whole and keep the night hag from my soul. That's how it starts. It goes on, you do a quick read, you can read it in more detail later, but it talks about how hags thrive off of pain and suffering. It talks about how they are able to they steal a baby and convert a baby into another hag. It describes them. There's a lot of information about hags. You can read in more detail later. You will have access to that.
Can we go to the science room now?
You're going to which room?
Strunsha?
yeah, we would
Science?
yes.
Science?
Yes.
You go into the science room.
Perfect neo-futurist pop quasi-mentalism escapism as a postmodernist identity regression as anti-empirical. So most of these people, honestly, are just imperfect neo-futurist pop quasi-mentalism escapisms of postmodernist identity regression as anti-empirical misinterpretations. Okay, I'm talking about the imperfect neo-futurist pop quasi-mentalism or the escapisms of postmodernist identity regression as anti-empirical misinterpretations of nihilism with regard to deconstructivist biomechanomorphism, or understanding the co-reversal superstring paradox, free-feeding Big Bang sentimentality, the farce of neural network simulation, the ignominy of contemporary procedural analysis, and the recalcitrance of systematic deliberation with regard to the phenomenology of integrated microcircuitry and electronic transmissions of encrypted information, or sustaining the art of perspective as illusion through a meditated observation of the universal dynamism, preferential acceptances or dismissals of established objectifications of innate structures and meanings, an extensive and intimate exploration of the vast complexities of self and environment, an unmitigated categorization of impulses and experiences which are both intrinsic and apparently unique to sentient creatures. Closer to 300, but that's fine. It's an inherent impassioned proclivity to the efficacious presentation of expressible knowledge as communication, a deterministically cautious propensity to the semi-congruous attainment of emotional maturity and psychological awareness, stability, and preservation, with a persistent inclination to the heightened sensibilities of a detachedly informant empathy, and a comprehensive recognition of instinctual and cognitive behaviors, and of the significances and necessities thereof, with a formal examination of order, the biophysical and neurophysiological constituents of living organisms, their interrelational associations with respect to stimuli, conditions, positions, other organisms, possessions, and dominions.
You hear this voice, haunting voice. There is a spectral creature just speaking as fast as can be to himself, hunched over the table.
I'm going to pull out my sword.
Put your library card away. What was on it?
All right. He sees you. And he does not like being disturbed. Roll initiative.
Methed out ghosts.
All right. We keep losing Don. I don't know that we're gonna have Don for this party. Give me your initiative, Handuk, please.
He says
0.
0. Olazana.
7.
7. Tick.
Whopping 3, please.
3. Sylvia.
9.
9. And do we have a Don?
20.
Of course. All right. Don, it is up. You're up while we have you.
What is this thing doing? Just being disturbed at us?
Yeah. He was very. Should I play it again?
No, thank you. I wondered how it was breathing. What kind of creature is this?
It's a spectral creature. It's it looks somewhat similar to the things you met in the hallway near the Arcana room, but there's only one.
Oh, jeez. I'm deferring.
Okay. Right. Sylvia, with a 9, you're next.
Hi, we found something and we think it goes in here. We would like to return it. It's a recipe for Twitch. Does that belong in here, sir?
Okay, you do that?
Yes.
Okay, which one do you hand him?
I hand him the real one.
All right, you hand him the real one. He snatches it and reaches out for you. It's not his turn yet. Olazana.
I'm going to pull Sylvia backwards.
Okay. Tick.
Oh boy. Yeah, let me defer.
Okay. Handuk.
Foul creature, you shall not pass upon one more step. And I walk up on him and I hit him right in the head with my wooden staff. Right in his face. Right in his face.
All right, armor class 13.
There you go. This is what you get.
Is that
That's okay.
magical?
No.
All right.
17 to hit.
Okay, non-magical.
Yep.
All
How
right.
much damage? You want to know the damage?
Nope. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
1 point if it was even possible.
Okay. All
But
right.
I'm in front of everybody. I'm like right here, baby. Right here.
There you are. And he looks at you and he says, "What does he say? I wish I had a 3-second soundbite for it. Anti-magical neo-frazzleastic. I'm not going to play the whole thing." He looks at you, and he casts Blight. All right. He washes over you with a blight. He says, "A blight on you." Make a Constitution save. 14. Or be blighted. You will take damage either way.
There it comes. Oh. Only an 8.
All right, you're going to take 8d8 of damage.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Blight!
Just
Is that poison?
Twitch.
Fox!
Save him.
Is it poison?
It is, hold on. Sorry, I think it's disease. So you might be in good shape there. No, it's necrotic. Yeah, it's necrotic. 34 points of necrotic damage.
Goodbye.
On Handuk. Okay. That'll be it.
I'm down.
Handuk down. Don.
I'm going to lay my hands on Don because the power of Elvis compels me to. And I'm going to throw in my last 5 points of laying on of hands on him.
Okay. Handuk, back up. Anything else? Sylvia.
That's my action.
Sylvia.
You know, we didn't want to fight. We were trying to be peaceful here. But okay, I guess we're doing this. Go to Stabby Stab.
He just keeps talking. He just keeps running. He keeps.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 20 and a 23 to hit. That's gonna be 34 magical damage to him.
34. It's very good. Very good. 34 points. All right. Lozana.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him and then move forward and attack him with the library card.
Okay.
I got a 19 and a 13.
Both hit.
I did 17 plus. I did 28 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to get between him and Handuk so that Handuk can back away.
Okay.
All right. Handuk, I'm going to give you some health. 5.
Thank you.
5. That will be aid. That will be casting aid to heal you back up. And that
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Is that it?
Yes.
Handuk.
I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
All right.
And then, so anytime he wants or it wants to attack me, it must make a 15 wisdom save.
I see.
But I will stay up in the front, so I may aid my compatriots with healing. I will stay next to Olazana's Star Child.
Okay.
Next.
His turn. All right. He reaches out and says, "You," looking at Don, "you should be king. They don't respect you."
God, will they quit telling this guy he should be king? Fuck.
Wisdom save 14 versus he's trying to put a crown on your head. He believes in you, even when no one else does.
Yeah, roll a 13.
Okay, Crown of Madness. You are charmed for the duration. A twisted crown of jagged iron appears on Don's head. Madness glows in his eyes. Okay. And he's next. Don, you are commanded to attack Handuk.
He has a sanctuary on him, right?
Yep.
What do I got to do to get past sanctuary?
Wisdom, I have a 15 DC.
And that would be a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Of what? 15?
Yes.
Sorry, Handuk. I got a 16.
Of course you did, Don.
All right. What's your AC?
17.
Sorry, old friends. Miss. And a hit. So you took 13 points of damage.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to speak with you again.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Don, you get a, I believe you get a save at the end of your turn versus Crown of Madness. Let me see. No. Wait. Yes. You get a save, a wisdom saving throw to end the spell.
Nope.
Okay. Sylvia.
Okay. I'm just completely ignoring Dawn right now, and I'm focused on the Spectre. And the first one's a miss, second's a hit. That's 23 magical damage.
Okay. He is a mastermind. He does not like it that you don't respect his mastermind ways. Lozana.
I am going to turn around and tell Don that this guy might think that he's supposed to be king, but don't worry, I still think he's a jerk. And I'm going to...
You think Don is a jerk?
Yep. And I'm going to shove him with my shield to try to push him away.
Okay. Okay. That's what
I
you're
got
doing?
17 athletics.
Is this an athletics competition?
Yes.
Ooh, it does not work. I get a 19 with athletics.
Right. Tick.
All right.
This guy may have made one too many batches of Twitch.
I feel like he did. He certainly did. He is Spectre, but does he look like he's a little bit sore from Sylvia beating up on him?
He does.
He does.
His name is Walter Wight, by the way.
Walter Wight.
Oh my god.
Yes. All right, Heisenberg. Got something for you. All right, so poor Handuk. Dang, Handuk. I actually am going to leave Walter Wight and no, I'm not. I'm not going to leave him.
If you kill the white, I can heal Handuk.
Well, I was trying to think about it, but I don't know if fire really is going to do much damage to him. That's really the only attack stuff I got. I could try it. I will shoot a firebolt at him. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. Looks like it hit solidly. Handuk. Is Handuk down?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yes. Yes.
I'm
Okay,
gonna make my death save and all that stuff.
yep, do that.
All right, here we go.
20.
Do it. Do a death save. Come on. Why won't it do it? I just got to roll a d20, right? Yep.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Go. 12. That's a good, right?
Yep.
That's good.
Yay.
If you go to the hit points bar when you're down, it'll come
All
up.
right. Walter White will concentrate on maintaining control over Don. Don, it is your turn. Your next target is Sylvia.
Oh, sorry, Sylvia.
You know
What's
with
your
me right
AC?
Can I attack him when he moves to attack Sylvia?
No, she was in hand-to-hand. So she's all right in there.
15.
15. I'm sorry.
It's cool. Do your work.
1 hit and 2 hits. That would be a 8 plus 14 would be 22. 22 of magical piercing.
I'm still up.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got to save, right?
You get to save, yes.
Fuck. Nope.
Sylvia.
I spit out some blood, give Dawn a dirty look. We're going to have a talk when you're sane again. Just saying. And that's it. And then I attack the Spectre. And does 13 hit?
13 hits.
Okay, making sure. 35 magical damage.
Oh! Dead!
I was about to grapple Don.
Is the spell broken?
The spell is broken.
All right, I'm running up to Handuk, and I'm going to give him Cure Wounds. Second level slot. My last second level spell.
The Deathlock Mastermind has in his clutches the recipe for Twitch.
10 points, Handuk. Sorry about that, old friend.
I guess we'll take the recipe back.
So, okay, here's the thing.
Son of Elvis.
You're in the lab. Let me just bring up the photo of the lab. You are in the lab, and here you will. Is that it? Yep, this one. You will have to. You see, all of the ingredients that you need are here. And this place will be at peace if you make a batch of Twitch.
Oh. All right. Well, so. And all of the ingredients are here and everything's here. Does anybody know how to make stuff?
No.
I'm a doctor.
I know how to make
I have an
chains.
incredibly high wisdom medicine skill.
There you go, medicine.
Like you would never believe. This
Medicine.
medicine must be made.
Yep, medicine. You have everything you have here. You have advantage because you're in a pristine laboratory. This is good. This is world-class laboratory. So this is a very simple recipe. We're talking about a DC 12.
While
in
he's doing
case,
that, is there anything that would help me make the replacement like placebo twitch that I was trying to make?
I'm going to cast the guidance cantrip on myself before I make the roll.
Yeah, you have plenty of stuff to do either a super weakened version. Okay.
I make it and I sniff just a little bit of it.
Yeah, and you feel 10 years younger just from the sniff.
Woo!
All right. In this laboratory, you making this gives you this will be 6 potions of haste. This is better than Twitch. This is full-on haste potions because of the lab conditions.
Nice.
I'll add that to our thing.
So, upon completion of the haste potions, the room is at peace.
Yes.
Do we notice anything in this room that clearly does not belong?
You do. Good question. In this room, you find a broom.
A broom.
And it goes in the closet, I bet.
I bet it does.
It goes in the closet. We will fast forward, not roleplay that. You put it back in the closet.
What else did we found something else other than we found money in the closet,
Yeah, we found the money in the closet.
which was needed for economy.
Well, we're right here anyway, so we can put the hag book back.
Yes.
Okay, you put the hag book back in the history room. Okay.
Anything out of place in here?
You've already grabbed stuff from the.
We got
From
the
the
map from
We
there.
did. We did.
Yeah,
Right.
the map was in there.
The only rooms, so we've completed all of them except for armor and the greenhouse room, which we haven't gone to yet.
Yeah. Let's
And
go.
then, yeah, that's it.
Let's
and
go.
then
Then.
there's still a book missing in the dragon room.
Dragon room.
That's right.
So
All right.
7, 9, and 11.
So greenhouse room, what you got?
All right. You go to the greenhouse room. And do I have a photo of that? Maybe. What you find in the greenhouse room is a book about dragons. It is Dragon's Flight by Hatem Abashusha.
Yep. That's the one we need.
Is there anything else in this room? Using a nature check to figure out if there's anything that would help us.
There is nothing else in this room.
Okay. But something must be out of place for here. Or
Is it like anything's missing?
There is something missing. Yep.
can we tell?
There's a little area where you feel like there'd be it's just soil, right? It's like a little marked out spot of empty soil.
Or like a pot plant should be? Like
Yep.
a potted plant should be? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that leaves us to hit the armory.
Well, we have to take the dragon book back.
Which, well, it's on the other end too, so.
Right, but we have no idea what this word is supposed to be for the armor room, so we might as well take the dragon book back.
Yep.
Welcome back. I'm looking through the book to figure out how to make dragons stop flying to make them easier to attack.
Yeah, you're gonna get a whole book about dragons. You'll get a lot of stuff in there. We'll deal with that later. Okay. Oh, I forgot. One other thing you find in the greenhouse is a key.
Right. For the,
And it is a key in that there is a just tacked up on the wall. There's a combination, and it says, right here it is. I'm sorry, it's not a combination. It is a riddle. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to put it in the comments. Let's see if our comments. Yep, good.
Okay, something plus hourglass equals.
Something plus time equals something. I'm confused.
So that's written down. I'm going to copy that in my notebook.
Yep.
As we pick up the key.
I'm going to use my incredibly high perception skill to percept upon it
It's very good.
and see perhaps how this was. Is it etched in? Is there very faint letters written
No,
there? Like maybe somebody would say "wash me" type of thing.
not really. It is really what you have is a gap where a word should be plus. It's exactly what you see. It was never written down. It's more like someone who was trying to remind themselves of an answer without really giving their password.
Hey, Sylvia, that makes sense because the two riddles that we needed to open the door, because I was pretty sure it was only two, right? Was past, present, now we need future.
Yeah, that's good.
I thought it was past and future.
It was past and future.
Oh, so it's present. But it would make sense to be time related.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess. But so nothing happens when we put the dragon book back.
The dragon room is at peace.
Okay.
Yes, that seems like it would fit like a glove.
Can we put the word future into the armor room?
Doesn't work. No trap, but it doesn't work.
Present? Does that work?
Does not work.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
All right. If you search around for your books, someone do a investigation check in the art room.
Someone with higher investigation than Tick.
Mine is 0. So
Same.
that could be me.
You may do it. I'm -1.
I'm +3.
So Sylvia's doing the investigation.
Sylvia,
I would aid Sylvia also.
Okay.
All right.
22.
Good. So you go in there and you find a number of books, epic poems. You find a number of things that are. You've got one thing that keeps coming up is the word tragedy.
Tragedy. Tragedy keeps coming up. Tragedy and time together equaling something.
So if you put tragedy in the beginning, you feel a click. You're halfway there.
Comedy?
Comedy works. Tragedy plus time equals comedy.
Yikes. These guys are dark.
Really, they are.
So
Well,
what,
I'm thinking about the face mask thing, Gator. Sorry.
Okay, the door opens. You look in the armory, and there are suits of armor. There are. There's one thing out of place. Do you just walk in?
yeah.
No. I want to look around for traps. And that's an 8, so I clearly think it's fine.
Sylvie tells me it's fine, so I go in.
It's clear.
Okay. All right, roll initiative. As soon
Yeah.
as you walk in, there are a ton of suits of armor that all come to life and attack.
A
All
ton
right,
of
Lozana got a 10.
is how many?
About a dozen by your quick.
Yikes. Shut the door.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
There's
Shut
one missing. There is one pedestal in the all the way in the back that does not have a suit of armor on it. Tick, I'm sorry. What did you get?
I got a 13. Done.
13.
Never in my
I
life
do.
thought I was going to tell you to get naked, but
20.
take that armor off.
No, pardon me,
20.
19. 19.
19. On.
10.
10.
Take off the armor.
No, he does. I don't think he needs to do that.
We're running jump on it. I don't care. Get the armor to the pedestal.
All right. Okay. Handuk, you're up.
I will cast Beacon of Hope. Everyone has advantage on saving throws and death saving throws and regains a maximum number of hit points from healing. And I got a couple, and I stand at the doorway.
Okay. Sylvia.
I did not want another fight. Okay. I take out my bow and arrow, and I'm just going to shoot at him.
Okay. Just the closest one.
Yeah, that's a 21.
So armor class 18.
Okay. So, no sneak. So that's only going to be 6. No sneak right now.
Okay. Barely dings the animated armor. Tick.
Yeah, let me defer.
Okay. Whew, done. Guy. Caballero.
All right, I'm charging in and heading right for the pedestal. I'll do
Okay.
nothing but defense until I get to the pedestal.
All right, you're gonna take a lot of attacks of opportunity. Let's do it.
Disengages, he doesn't take any.
Let's do it. We're doing it. They're attacking him as he goes through. Okay, what's your armor class?
21, but if I go to defense, they got disadvantage.
All right. They are okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 hits. And they do 5 points of damage each. 10 points of damage.
All right.
Wait. If you go on defense, every attack against you has disadvantage?
If he disengages, he shouldn't have taken any.
No. There's 12. He's running through 12 people. He's running down a hallway through 12 people. That's not right.
That can't be right.
That's not right. You take 25 points of damage. Okay. Anything else? No, Olazana.
Did you
I'm
make
getting up on the pedestal.
Okay. All right, you'll get up on there next turn.
Does pedestal look like something you'll have to climb onto?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Can I Misty Step onto the pedestal and help him?
Not. I mean, you can help him, sure. He's not going to be up there this turn.
All right, but
What you doing?
I want to make sure he gets up there, so I'm still going to
Okay.
step over there.
All right, here they come. Here they come. All right.
Armor class 18. Well, Misty Step is a bonus action, so then I will take the help action to Don.
Okay. Each of you are going to take 2 attacks. So here's Don. Oops. Okay. Don. 1 hit, 5 points. Olazana. No hits. Okay. Tick. Let's see, what can they do? What is their melee attack? Oh, they just have a slam attack. Okay. Tick, what is your armor class?
15.
Nope. Sylvia. 2 hits, 10 points of damage.
Well, I'm down.
Okay. Handuk. 1 hit, 5 points of damage.
5 points.
Handuk, it is your turn.
And Don Caballero he was grievously wounded on that bold attack.
He seems. Logic would say he'd be hurt. Yes.
All right, I will use the power of the Star God to heal him using the healing word. Healing word.
Okay.
And instead of rolling, I shouldn't even roll because he gets maximum hit points.
Maximum.
2d4 plus 4 is going to be 8, 12 hit points.
12. Okay.
But I have to make a concentration check because I was struck by this guy.
Okay.
I'm going to make my concentration check. And no.
No. Okay,
So
what is
he
it?
doesn't get full hit points. He got
7.
7. Yep.
Sylvia, make your death save.
Oh, Sylvia's down.
Yep.
Ten.
Okay, that's a good one. That's one of the 3 you need. Tick.
Okay, so I would like to cast Dispel Magic on the creatures to see if that will stop them walking over to get the damn suit up there. So that is, let me see, any creature or magical effect within range.
Yeah. So you can pick one and do it. It'll make a save.
Yeah, I'll do the one that's closest to Don and Olazana.
All right.
Yeah.
It fails its save, and it is unconscious for 1 minute. Don.
I get up on the pedestal.
Okay. You stand there.
I start taking off the armor.
Whoa, okay. Okay. You see that there is a sort of a rack for the armor. How long does it take you to take armor off?
I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes alone. I'll look that up.
Do an insight check. An insight check.
Maybe just don't take it off. Just stand there.
Yeah, just jump into the rack yourself.
19.
Okay. You think if you stand really still, it might work.
All right, I use my athletics and stand really still like I'm holding a yoga pose.
All right. Olazana, your turn.
I am going to stand in front of Don so that he doesn't have to move if anybody attacks him.
Okay.
And take the defense action
All right.
or the dodge action.
It's the animated armor's turn, and as soon as they look and see, they walk back to their pedestals and stand, with the exception of the one who is unconscious for 1 minute. 1 minute later, it goes back to its pedestal and stands. Okay. While you notice one odd thing in this room, which is a potted plant. And it looks like a very, very small version of those shambling mounds that you fought in Esmeralda.
Burn it.
Perfect.
Burn it. They killed fish.
No, we're not burning anything. So, Mr. World,
Yes,
since the room has deactivated, right?
it is currently deactivated.
Okay, so if Don attempts to take off the armor while he's up there, does that reactivate the room?
You fear that it might.
All right, well, stay still, Don. I'm going to go put this plant back.
Okay, you put the plant back, and immediately the out through the wall comes a librarian and says, "Your library card." And instead of touching you with its withering white terribleness, it hands you a library card.
I gracefully accept that library card like it was the greatest gift I could have ever received next to the Chronometron.
Can we take the library card back to Don and see if it seems like he can leave the pedestal now?
Yeah, so now with the library card in hand, Don is able to step off of the pedestal.
Do the other armors in there seem like they're magical?
They do not.
All right, so I get to keep the armor?
You get to keep the armor. One thing with the library card is you now are able to touch things.
We can check out.
Yay!
You're able to touch things. And we're going to pick up so you guys decide you want to go to the basement, the next level down, correct?
Or we could go up into the lighthouse. It seems like the view would be better.
All right, we'll pick up right there next week. You guys decide. I will send you your book on hags, your book on dragon flights, written by Haddam Abashusha.
Remember these names.
And you will get those books. You'll get access to that. And we'll pick up right there next week. And until then, we should we play the science guy, Walter Wight, the science guy again? No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Till next week. Thanks, everyone.